We're here with Mom Shay and 2-year-old Annabelle. Welcome, you guys.
Thank you.
So, well, first off, tantrums, it's kind of a normal thing. Babies, when they're born, they have these kind of mechanisms inbred into their brain. Part of them are for survival. If they're separated from their mom, they make a fuss. That way, back hundreds of years ago, that was a survival mechanism. Also, if they're mad or need something, they just don't understand the word no. They don't get the concept. What do you mean no? The world revolves around me. I should get what I want, And so if you say no to them, it's the end of the world and you get a tantrum. But how you deal with it is one of the big things. But whenever I'm dealing with kids in my office, I ditch the white coat, which is why I ditched it for today. But I also like to make sure there's nothing medical that would be making them more cranky, like an ear infection. So, Annabelle, let's check your ears really quick, okay? And make sure you don't have an ear infection. That one is good. Can I check your other side? Yeah. Okay. And let's get up. And also, okay, so that one's good too. And I also want to look at, the child's diet and sleeping patterns, because if a child's not getting enough sleep, they're going to be cranky all day long, and you're going to get more tantrums. Also, diet. So many parents forget that, if a child gets a big dose of sugar, a snack or something, they're up for about an hour and a half, and then they crash, and that's when the tantrums can get a lot worse. I heard that we actually got a tantrum. We had some cameras follow Annabelle to get one of her tantrums on tape, right? So why don't you explain to us what we're going to see?
We're going to see a clear example of the beginning of negotiations.
Okay.
It was time for a snack and time to kind of get going, and Annabelle wanted to go upstairs to Baba. Can we go get a snack first? Let's go get a snack first, okay? Let's go. Okay, Annabelle, we're going to go get Baba. Annabelle, we're going to go get Baba. Here, come here. Baba.
I'm just curious, why was it important that she eat the snack before going upstairs to get her Baba?
I think it was also lunchtime, and at that time we were trying to get going and trying to get out the door, and she wanted to go upstairs. And
so you had an agenda that she didn't agree with, and so that's where you guys butted heads, right? And that's a big problem. So many tantrums happen at the worst times for parents. You're in a hurry, you're out in public, and it's embarrassing, and it's just, and you don't have time to sit and do the whole timeout and all that, because you got to get going, right? So one of the things I always stress about with tantrums is choose the battles. I didn't understand why it was important for her to eat the snack before getting her Baba, so I'm sure she didn't understand why. So I don't know if it would have been the end of the world, say, hey, just go get the Baba while I go get the, everything ready to go, and then 2 minutes later, everybody's happy and you're going. Now, if it's something that's involved with their safety, like not running in the road, not playing with anything that she can, then definitely, those are the battles you have to fight. But one of the things I like to do with tantrums is I like to not use the word no with kids, because then they just use it. No, 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 everything's no, 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 no. So supposedly, she's touching the oven. Instead of saying, no, don't touch it, say, be careful, it's hot. She's getting the same message, but it's more of a positive message versus a negative message.
Right.
So the less negative you are, the less negative she'll be. Also, I like to give choices. Instead of saying, do you want to eat lunch? Because then, she's in control.
Right.
Okay, and she can say no. I like to never ask a question where the answer could be no. I like to just give choices. Okay. You say something like this: it's lunchtime, do you want turkey or egg salad? Then she thinks she's in control because she gets to choose, but you're really in control. And doing that kind of thing, it tricks them into thinking they're in a little bit of control, yet you're the main one in control. As soon as she learns, okay, I'm just not ever going to win these battles, she'll stop fighting them too.
Okay.
Great advice, Dr.
Sure.
Shears. Thank you both for coming.